Hey guys, it's been a while since we posted a video. The truth is, I'm a terrible YouTuber. I'll be making this video solo. Gigi is in Hungary right now visiting her parents. She wanted to get a quick visit in before we started hiking for upwards of 6 months. Since our last video, we've continued to conduct weekly shakedown hikes where we've tested out gear and we haven't slacked off on our fitness at all. Gigi's in Europe right now. She's running almost every day. And nearly every day we've done something in preparation, whether it be the fitness or visits to the doctor, the dentist, I get new glasses, or preparing for any possible contingency. We've been waiting to do a gear video until we had all of our gear finalized and made decisions on what each will be carrying based on what works for us and what doesn't work for us. The shakedown hikes have been invaluable. I could do a whole other video on all the equipment that we won't be taking. We each had 2 backpacks. We each had an Osprey Exos or EJA and a Gregory Optic or Octal. And Gigi prefers the Gregory Octal 45. That's what she'll be bringing because the Osprey was chafing. And I prefer the Osprey because it feels like it carries the load better, and the suspension is much more comfortable. It proves that what's good for one person not always works for the other person. During this video, I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty on the weights of everything, or this video will just be super long. I'm going over Gigi's gear and my gear, so I'll try to keep it as short as possible. I'll post links to our Lighterpack lists in the description, where you'll find the weight of everything, how much each item costs, and I provided links for every piece of equipment so you can find it on Amazon or REI or wherever. My goal originally was for Gigi to have a base weight of no more than 15 pounds and my base weight no more than 25 pounds. We exceeded that goal. Even with all of the luxury items that we'll be taking. Right now, Gigi's base weight is 12 pounds, and with 3 days of food and water, her pack comes in at 24.5 pounds. My base weight is 16.2, and with the food and water, I'm at 31 pounds. I found that not all advertised weights were accurate, so I used my kitchen scale to weigh everything. For example, our Enlightened Equipment quilts, which are 950 fill, 0-degree quilts, were advertised at 27.95 ounces, and they actually weigh 29.5. So I'll start with Gigi's gear, then I'll show you what I'll be carrying. We have an official start date of April 2nd, and it's time to show you what gear we'll be taking. Okay, that's all of Gigi's gear right there, laid out all nice and neat. Not all of this gear will be going into her backpack. This also includes some of the gear she's going to be wearing. So I'll start over here and go over the backpack. This is a Gregory Octal 45 minus the brain pouch that goes on top. Just above that is an Enlightened Equipment Revelation 950 fill 0-degree quilt. A Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite sleeping pad, a woman's. And right next to that, to the right, is a Sea to Summit pillow. Up here we have, way on the right, we have a couple of Smart Water 1-liter water bottles. The food bag has 3 days of food. It's in an op sack, and that op sack goes into this bag on the right. It's a Sea to Summit Ursil travel bag. It doubles as a backpack. So it has these shoulder straps, and while we're in town, we can use it as a backpack when we go grocery shopping or go to do laundry. And then she's got an op sack trash bag and some snacks in another op sack. So going back down here, I'll go over some of the smaller items. All of these items kind of fit in that fanny pack, that black fanny pack that's up on the top. She's got an op sack here for her phone with a Sea to Summit long-handled spork, the red REIP towel there. It's red, so you know, danger. Don't use that to clean dishes or anything. And over on the left, she has North Face gloves with a black diamond spot headlamp, a Swiss Army knife, some earplugs. Just to the right of the earplugs are just some electrolytes and some snacks. This blue bag is a Z-Pack's backpack cover, and she's got a couple of bandanas there or something. This fanny pack is a mountain, a Hyperlight Mountain Gear Versa fanny pack. It's really on the pricey side, but what's so great about it is it's waterproof, and the straps tuck away, and you can put it onto your chest strap, onto your backpack. Just above the fanny pack, she has the Thermarest Z-Seat. And onto her clothing, Under Armour yoga pants, an Under Armour shirt, Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer puffy jacket, and an Arc'teryx Atom Light jacket. I imagine she'll be sending one of those home after winter. Just to the left is a Columbia beanie and a pair of Enlightened Equipment synthetic filled booties for sleeping. A pair of Under Armour shorts. And just to the left of that, the gray pants are REI Sahara convertible pants. Here's another Under Armour shirt and a pair of compression socks and smart wool socks. The sandals are Teva sandals, and just to the left of those, Ultra Lone Peak 4s with a Brooks sports bra. And then coming down, she's got a Patagonia Capilene t-shirt and another Under Armour, looks like it's a quarter zip or a half zip shirt. Moving back up to the top over here to cover down on all the clothes. She's got a pair of REI Gore-Tex pants, and a pair of Outdoor Research Thru-Gaiters. And that purple thing, the purple cube to the right, is an Outdoor Research Helium 2 jacket. She got some underwear there, and another pair of smart wool socks. This is just a little towel, Miltech towel. We each got one. I love these towels. They don't weigh very much. I discovered them in Afghanistan. I used them as gym towels. You can't really find them because they're not made in the U.S. And I was lucky enough, I found some on Amazon, but they took a long time to get here. I think they came from the UK or something. So here's her toiletries bag. Hand sanitizer, a disposable razor, a bug net that's wrapped up in this bag right here. Some wet wipes, female body glide, some toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, and a bottle of potable aqua tabs for emergency if we have a problem with our Sawyer squeeze. Moving down to the kitchen here, she's got a 1.2 liter Ever-New titanium pot. We might not end with that because we'll be cooking for two. It'll be nice to have, but we'll see. Next to that is a frying pan. It's a titanium frying pan, and to the right of that is a Toaks 750 milliliter titanium mug. And then there's a little cleaning rag right there. It weighs half an ounce. That orange rag there on the bottom left. The stove is a BRS 3000. You get them on Amazon for 15 bucks, and they weigh 0.9 ounces. And a little heat shield wrapped up in that little bag right there. Some gas, everybody knows what that is. Everybody knows what a Bic Mini is. The charger is an Anker 10,000 milliamp hour charger, and next to that is an Anker dual USB quick charge adapter. She's got a couple of AAA extra batteries, and then Black Diamond carbon cork trekking poles. Okay, so that's Gigi's gear. I gotta get set up and get my gear ready. Okay, here's all of my gear. I'll go over all this real quick with you. My backpack is an Osprey Exos 48, minus the brain pouch on the top. I took that off, didn't really need it. Above that is a Z-Packs triplex tent. And in the green stuff sack is my Enlightened equipment, Revelation 950 fill, 0 degree quilt. That's probably going to be too much for me, but we'll see how it works out. Also have an op sack with 3 days of food. And like Gigi's, it also goes into that Sea to Summit backpack there. And I've got 2 1-liter smart water bottles. And in an op sack next to the water is just a bunch of snacks. All of this stuff fits into, I didn't go over it, but Gigi has one as well. Below everything, you see I have a Dyneema Z-Packs backpack liner. Come over here and start down here. So down in the bottom left, I've got my passport. There's a couple of reasons for that. If we reach the end of the hike, we'd like to go up to Nova Scotia and check that out as well. And also, if we have to go back to Europe at any point during the trail, we have our passports just in case. So right here I have my Sea to Summit pillow and a Thermarest, kind of like it's an air pumper. I don't know what else it's called. And there's my Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. I have a Z-Packs backpack cover with, above that is a Thermarest Z-Seat. Got kind of a repair kit with some tenacious tape, some Gore-Tex patches, rubber bands, extra batteries, a sewing kit. All right, and I have my little electronics bag with a 10,000 milliamp hour Anchor charger. And on the right there, I have a dual GoPro battery charger. Might not be bringing the GoPro, we'll see. And I have the dual USB Anchor charger, wall charger on the left there. I've got kind of my first aid kit with bug net there in the bag. I have some bag on the bottom. I have some prednisone just in case my back gives me problems. In the little pouch right here, I have some tweezers, alcohol wipes, Band-Aids, everything you're familiar with, K-tape, Ben's bug spray, some Body Glide, Advil, Claritin. I'm allergic to wheat, so if for any reason I get wheat, I'll pop a couple Claritin, I should be fine. Some blister pads and some Lotrimin. Just above that, I gotta step up and get over there. I have my toiletries pouch. I have the same towel that Gigi has, some wet wipes, toothbrush, toothpaste, some dental floss, pooper scooper, some nail clippers, and a razor. Right. I'll come back and go up. So I've got the same trekking poles that Gigi has, a Black Diamond carbon cork. There's a men's and women's, not really sure what the difference is. I have some Merrell gloves. Also have a Tokes 750 titanium mug and the same stove, the BRS 3000. At 15 bucks on Amazon and 0.9 ounces each, 2 of them weigh less than an MSR pocket rocket. So we're just going to bring 2, and we're not hurting on weight. So I also have the Knock water bag with the Sawyer Squeeze above it. Just above the Sawyer Squeeze, some oboes, sandals. Try to get over here and go over all this stuff. In the brown bag are some Arc'teryx Wraith rain pants. They don't make them anymore. I got issued those when I was in the military. They're super cool, really light. I'm not sure why Arc'teryx discontinued them. And I also have an Outdoor Research Helium 2 jacket. Above those are outdoor research Thru-Gators. You see they already have a lot of use on them. I have a Under Armour quarter zip long sleeve jacket, and the shoes I'll be taking are Keen Targhee 3s. I tried a couple of different shoes, Ultra Lone Peak 4s, Topo Terra Ventures. I just settled on the Keens. I just like them the most. This Arc'teryx kind of watch cap or beanie. And then I also have an outdoor research beanie. I got issued that when I was in the military as well. A Patagonia Capilene short sleeve shirt. Over here, a couple pairs of Under Armour underwear. Some Under Armour tights. Probably end up sending those home, but I'm gonna start with them just in case. And this is a Patagonia Capilene long sleeve shirt. This is a green buff. Some Under Armour shorts. A Patagonia Capilene t-shirt with REI Sahara convertible pants. And then over here, I've got 2 pairs of 5-finger liner socks with some compression socks there in the middle, and then some 5-finger running socks there at the bottom. A little long handle Sea to Summit spork, a little a black bandana that I'll use as a snot rag if I have to. And then I also have the Hyperlight Mountain Gear fanny pack, and down there in the bottom left is a black diamond spot headlamp, hand sanitizer, Swiss Army knife, some honey snacks, electrolytes, and a couple of protein bars. And then I also have a mountain hardware buff. So that's all of my equipment. Comes in at what did I say is 31 pounds all packed up. So it's not too bad. All fits in that 48-liter backpack with plenty of room to spare. Okay, there's our 2 bags side by side. You can see the difference. Mine's a green backpack is a Osprey Exos 48, and hers is a Gregory Octal 45. Hers is kind of short and stumpy, and mine's tall and lean. Okay, so that's our gear. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or remarks, please feel free to write something in the comments. Something I forgot was my Ghost Whisperer puffy jacket that I'm wearing right now, and I'm burning up. Okay, that's better. Puffy jacket works. Another thing I forgot to add was all of our clothing has been treated with InsectShield. It's a bug repellent that's, I don't know how they do it. Maybe it's like baked into the clothing or something. But if you treat your clothes with permethrin, it's usually good for about 6 washes, where InsectShield is reportedly good for 70 washes. And that should last us the entire trail. So we've had that done to our clothing. If you're interested, just look them up on the internet. It's InsectShield.com. Gigi and I have pretty much nailed down all of our equipment. We won't be making too many changes from what you've seen. But when we get on the trail, we'll when we start taking out gear and sending it home or getting something new, we'll try to keep you posted. But right now we're pretty satisfied with what we have. Definitely some of that stuff is going home. But the weight is so negotiable or negligible that we're not too worried about it. So I'm retired military, and I'm used to carrying much heavier loads. And I'm quite happy with a 31-pound ruck. So that's all I have. Hopefully next time Gigi will be here with me, and we'll make another video together. She's usually gone when I make videos for some reason. But if you're on the trail now, be safe, stay warm, happy hiking. Maybe I'll be able to catch up with you at trail days if we end up attending. And for anybody else, well, we'll just see you later.